What is up, disc golfers? Today on IceBerg TV, I want to go over my top 3 players that are not from the US that I'm most excited about this year. So the first player on this list is going to be Väinö Mäkelä. He is a Finnish player. He's been a PDGA member since 2013. He's 1031 rated. He has a very similar game to Seppo Paju. They both are from Finland. They obviously play the same types of courses. The biggest difference between Väinö and Seppo is Väinö is a better putter in my mind, and he has a better forehand. So Väinö can rip forehands, and he's been playing in heaps of tournaments. He's got some good career wins. He's going to be at the Portland Open. He's going to be at the European Disc Golf Championships. He's a really exciting player to watch. He did really well at the Memorial. He didn't do great at Waco. But I think when we start getting into some of these more woodsy, tree-filled courses, I think he'll crush the Hall of Fame Classic as long as we have it. He'll smash W.R. Jackson. I think he was on lead card in Delaware last year. That's a very wooded course. So a lot of those courses in Finland are long, heavily wooded holes that require you to throw very long, straight drives, and that's where the Finnish players thrive. So these open courses with a lot of backhand hyzers don't suit well to players like this. When we get these guys back into the woods, what they're used to, they're going to dominate. He'll do well in Vermont as well if we play in Vermont this year. So again, he's throwing all Prodigy discs currently. He just put up a really nice in the bag video explaining it. It is in Finnish, so you can't actually hear what he's saying, but it's pretty obvious to see what discs he's throwing. And yeah, if you haven't seen his in the bag, it's still interesting and it's cool to, even though it's not English, it's still a good video and you can still see what discs he throws, so it's a really cool video. So definitely go check him out. Great player, very excited to see what he's able to do this year. The second player on this list is going to be Gilbert. And if there's a dude that's like a super solid guy in general that would be like a good role model for professional disc golf, it's Gilbert. This guy lives and breathes disc golf. He seems like a super personable guy. He's a really good player. He just won the distance competition most recently. He can throw over 600 feet. He's got really clean form on his backhand. Great player, throws all Innova discs, so he throws a lot of discs that you and I throw and is able to maximize them at a really high level. He's a good putter, just a level-headed guy in general, but he's got a really clean, compact form, and he's got low-key, huge power. So that was just a little 400-foot hyzer, and it didn't even look like he threw it that hard. Now, the thing that's really cool about him is he does have a nice little forehand. He does the Sexton Pro Hop, which is cool as well. So he's got a nice, consistent forehand that he's able to use as well. He's on this list because he is Canadian, and as a Canadian, he is eligible to be on my sort of list of non-American or foreign players that I'm most excited for this year. I think his ceiling is really high. He's also very young. He has a really bright future ahead of himself. So good luck to Gilbert. You've earned the second spot on this list. And if you're making a list of foreign players, you can't leave this guy off the list. Simon Lizotte, the German wonder kid. He's from Bremen, Germany. Everybody knows him. He's, one of my favorite disc golfers, also one of my favorite YouTubers, really good channel. He's been in the game since 2005. He's been throwing a disc basically his whole life. I think he's 1 year older than me. I think he's 28, I believe. I think he said he just turned 28, and so he's been playing for 15 years. So he started when he was 13, 14 years old. Obviously, everybody knows Simon for his highlights, his aces. He's an amazing player. He can throw amazing shots, and he throws crazy trick shots. Amazing player. Let's just admire some of these highlights here. Get it! The shot was really cool because it was just totally blind. It's completely blind shot. I've thrown a blind ace, and when you throw a blind ace, you're not sure how to feel because you think that, maybe it came out or maybe it didn't stick, but then the crowd freaks out and you're like, okay, maybe it did stick, and then it's time to get excited. It's always a big moment. He's really good at these. He's really good at these flexing putter shots.
My God!
This looks like Maple Hill for sure. I think that's Maple Hill. Splash. Super throwback Simon right here. He's always been good at these flexing putter shots. He was one of the first players who was really throwing putters really far at a high level. Super good with his putters. So you can't make a list of foreign players without having Simon Lizotte on this list. He is the most exciting non-United States player right now. He has the most potential to win big tournaments this year. Also has a great YouTube channel. He's doing a lot of great things for disc golf right now. Sponsored by Discmania Discs. Throws a lot of really cool discs. Great guy, great player. Super excited to see if he's able to get some big wins this year. Looking forward to the season starting back up. If there's any players that you think should be on this list or you disagree with my list, leave it in the comment section down below. And also, if you agree with this list and you're excited for these three guys, leave that in the comment section down below as well. Thank you for watching. This is IceBerg TV, and take care.